Okay, today we're here to talk about the secrets of The Sims. Well, my theories of it anyway. Couple announcements. Recently, soon, I'm going to buy the Sims 3 starter pack with the game included. I'll get other expansions later when I can have the money. I don't have much to my name right now. I played that game when I was a teenager, but I played the game when I was a kid, but I only played the base game to an extent. I was little. So I was actually more interested in making the characters. Don't know much about it. And I never used the expansions. I have to be patient with me on that one. Oh, hang on. Sorry about that. Computer's doing that. A second announcement. I haven't abandoned my royalty or vampires one. I'm going to make another vampires one shortly. Maybe either tomorrow, most likely. As well as another royalty mob one. Um, I have 52 subscribers now. Yay. I do need a lot more, though. So please, please, please like and subscribe. Comments, too, are lovely. I may not answer the comments right away, but I do eventually within a few days, typically. Sorry about that. I had a piece of dust on my camera. It was bugging me. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. I noticed that over the period of time, Sims has changed. Uh, for example, Sims 3 have mermaids that are now much different than the Sims 4 one, as well as their fairies, much different. Vampires, I don't know. Like, I've heard that they're different. I've never played any of those, like I said. Um, and anyway, I also believe that my greatest mystery of all time within that game is a tragic clown. Where does he come from? Or she? I honestly don't know the gender. What does he come from? Why is he there? Well, I've never figured out how. Another one I found interesting. Bella Goth. We all know her. We all love her. She, she disappeared from from Sims 2 and Sims 3. And, sorry, how I'm trying to break. Anyway, the story is she was abducted by aliens. That's what everybody believes. I'm not saying it's wrong. Very well could be right. Don't know. There's also a theory of the Calinets and whatever the other guy's name is have murdered her. There's a theory that they had abducted her by aliens. And now the Calinet sisters helped do that because they're. If you ever look at the family trees, the Calinets are half alien. Well, not half alien, they're a quarter alien, actually, I believe. That's the way it is in The Sims 3 anyway. Sims 4, obviously, alternate timeline, the regular people. But and another possibility that Mortem Goth was having an affair, killed his wife. And who is Strahd the Third is another mystery I'd like to know more about. And where's the theory of the wife he supposedly had? I don't remember that one. I'm not really. And then there's, I think the interesting thing about The Sims 4 is that vampires and mermaids and aliens and werewolves, fairies are hiding in plain sight. Well, not all of them. I don't think fairies are. It's so ironic. Spellcasters are to an extent. I'm not sure. As well as the factor that you don't know until they reach your home, or they feed off of you, or introduce themselves, or whatever. And kind of see them running around. Werewolves are. But yeah. And the fact that it's creepy that vampires can just enter your home in the middle of the night and just feed off of you, which is also creepy. Ever heard the theory about that Johnny Zest is Nacy's son? Nacy Landgrab? Because he has Nacy's eyebrows, but his hair is a different type of blonde. And since he's a young adult and Nacy is an adult, it makes sense. And then you gotta add to the factor that she must have been having an affair and hit him by that factor. That I think is funny. Then there's all of Spectar from The Sims 3 that killed all those people to get with her buddy Grimm. So I always wondered, does he want to be with Grimm? Or did Grim Reaper want to be with her? They had that son, nervous subject. That was obviously a scientific experiment. In The Sims 4 Ravenswood, she did get with him because it said Grimm's born on his traits. He said, but he's a teen, which would make sense because he was just be a child, ironically. They were alternate timelines. And honestly, I think my favorite, that I think the expansion I find most interesting in Sims 3, despite that I've never played that game. Well, I mean, I played it to make characters. Like I said, I was a teenager, but I didn't really play never played the expansions. I've only done Sims 4. But I think it's interesting that the world is full of outcasts. I think it's unique. Kind of reminds me of the Ravenswood in Sims 4. Like when I commonly do Sims 4, I kind of put all the weird people in Ravenswood. That if I make them. Oh, then there's Strangerville, which I believe is basically a rip-off of Strangetown from Sims 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, I believe it's 3. 3 or 2. I believe it's 3. And some people were saying that about how Bella Goth was seen in Strangetown but had no memories and you couldn't interact with her. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, it's interesting. And the fact that Strangerville had a ship, which they originally believed belonged to Bella Goth, or that ship where she was abducted from. Even though EA said it was false, I'm still kind of obsessive over that. I really am. Because I think it's interesting. Okay, what else is there to talk about? I don't really think there's anything else. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I have 52 subscribers. I definitely need more. Love those. Bye.